Hey, welcome back to So That's Gaming. And it's been a while since we've done one of these videos. We're back here with the Legends Ultimate Arcade Cabinet from Matt Games. And I wanted to show off some features and maybe something that would help you out, with your Pixelcade and CoinOpsX and all that kind of stuff. Or, excuse me, the bitpixel and the Pixelcade app. And so, maybe you already have the bitpixel. And maybe right now you're doing things that are less ideal to get everything started. You come in, you power on your arcade, maybe you plug in your bitpixel so that it turns on, or maybe you have a power strip and you just turn it on whenever you turn on the arcade. But maybe a better way would be use something like this. I have one plugged into the wall. It's a smart power strip or with power sensing. And so using something like this, you can just turn on the arcade cabinet and the bitpixel will automatically turn on as soon as this detects that your arcade cabinet is turned on. Now, also, with the recent firmware update, I just updated mine before starting this recording. It's January 2nd, 2022. And so, as of the time of this recording, a couple features that have actually been implemented some time ago but are still in effect now. Sometimes they weed out features and feature updates for whatever reason, but there's a setting under settings, of course, that will allow you to automatically launch your bitpixel and launch Pixelcade, get it up and running, and you can automatically start your CoinOps. So before all this fancy stuff, you'd power on your arcade, you plug in or turn on your power strip in order to turn on your bitpixel. Then you have to wait for it to get done booting, and then if you want to get the Pixelcade up and running, you have to go over to settings. Now, unless of course you're one of those people who just leaves it on all the time, you head on over here to settings, and then you're gonna go down and find, obviously get your flash drive X and all that set up. Go to App Store X, and you have to go down and find out where your Pixelcade is, and you have to go inside here, and then you gotta launch it, all this and that, blah blah blah, to get this up and running. Well, in here, there's now a setting that will allow you to automatically start it up, and there's also another setting that will allow you to automatically boot into CoinOpsX when you power on your machine. So let me pause this. We're going to take a closer look so you can see those settings. Alright, so let's go back out so you can see where we're going. Why is it not backing out? Oh, okay. So, first thing, get your Pixelcade. We're going to go in here. And if it's already installed, the settings there, you just have to go back in here. Hit A to select this. And then there's a setting right here. If you go up, we'll select that. Done. And we'll go ahead and click cancel. I think that stays enabled. Okay, yeah. So, once this is on, when you turn it on, it'll automatically launch Pixelcade. Now, the other setting for CoinOpsX. We're going to go back out of here. And we're going to go over to settings. They've implemented this and removed it before. I guess that was buggy. I think I did a video on it if I remember correctly. You're going to find the section where it talks about your startup page. It's around here somewhere. Alright, your startup page. Now this has been a feature that's been around before. But now we can go down to installed apps. And one of the apps we can select is CoinOpsX. So we just select that. Alright, so now, once it's got all that set up, it's set up. So, I'm going back out of here. I'm going to go back to the game settings. Or games, sorry. And just kind of show you that my Pixelcade is set up. So, now, we know that launching the Pixelcade and launching your CoinOpsX does take a little bit of time depending on how big your flash drive is. I mean, the more content you have on, the longer it takes to boot. So Right now I have classic consoles plugged in. So I'm going to power this off, and you see that it turns that off. Now, I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but you'll power on the arcade, and then you hear a click from your smart, what do you call it? Power strip, surge protector. All right. So when you power it on, you'll see this comes on, and then shortly after there'll be a click, and then this will come on. So now everything's powered on, all using the one power button on your arcade cabinet. Now there's still more to go. Okay. So now this is going to take a few moments to boot, so we're just going to sit here and time how long it takes here. So we're at okay. And there's a second one. It should flash 2 more times. Bam. And then it should say, welcome to Pixelcade. So our Pixelcade is now loaded. The arcade cabinet is still continuing to load. It's getting ready to launch CoinOpsX, which, if you've ever launched CoinOpsX before, you know that it takes a little while. Oh, okay, well, in the previous update, or previous firmware, before the one I just updated to, it loaded much quicker. We're almost at 3 minutes from turning on the machine, but you can see it eventually starts. And so the Pixelcade works. Let's go over here to the cool games here. So there you go. So power the button on, walk away, wait a few minutes, since it takes a little bit longer now, but it'll eventually load into your, start your Pixelcade and load into CoinOpsX. All without having to plug in any additional cables, all by using the original power switch. So, alright, so that's I'm going to leave a link in the description for the one that I have. Now, please note, at the time of this recording, the one I have is no longer available at this time. Maybe it'll come back in stock, but I'll leave that link to that one in the description anyways, because they'll allow you to go to that company's website or other products, and they have different versions of these. They have ones just the old-fashioned, single row bar. You have the larger ones. It all depends on how many ports you need. So, giving you a closer look at this, right here, there'll be a port on there that's labeled mastered or control. And then you'll might have a couple that are always on, that are normal, but then you have ones that are labeled as switched or energy savers. So you would plug your arcade cabinet into the master or control, and so when you power it on, it detects that there is a power draw from this port. And depending on how heavy of a current, sometimes standby TVs still draw current, so you might have to adjust how sensitive the device is by switching the device, high, medium, low, whatever. But once this detects there's draw coming from your cabinet, it's going to turn on your energy saver or your switched outlets. So it's pretty cool. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you find it helpful. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you dislike it too, let me know in the comment section below why you disliked the video, and then we'll see you in a future update. So I got some other server related stuff coming up, and yeah, so we'll be moving my Plex server to a new server, so all in good time. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.